Welcome to another Coach's Corner. We'll start off with our loss to Penn State. We knew it'd be a tough duel. The injured Pat McKee made it a little bit tougher, as that was one of the 4 matches that we were going to be favored in on paper. So to start off with, a few really good matches I thought where our guys wrestled well. Braden Lee comes from behind with a big win there. I talked to him afterwards, although that's thrilling for the fans. I told him that's killing us coaches, so he's got to stop doing that. But he really poured on some points in the third period. It was a great win. That will be the match of the week, so you get a chance to catch Trevor Brandvold breaking it down and Braden Lee talking a little bit about the match there. After him, we had a nice win from Ryan Thomas. Continues to wrestle really well. Scored a late takedown to come up with a big win, and he's done some great things for us. At heavyweight, Gable Steveson, I thought started a little bit slow, but ended up picking up a major decision in the third period and pouring some points on there, so that was good as well. A couple guys I thought that wrestled really well at 197. Garrett Jones wrestled a good match. He was coming from behind just a little more time. I think he could have won that match, but I thought he wrestled with some good energy. Just came out and fought, and had a really close match against the number 18th ranked guy in the country. You know, there's a lot of matches where we talk about where we're excited about the way the guys compete, and it's not just about winning, but it's about the way that they fight and wrestle. And there's times when you're disappointed with the way in matches that you win at times because you know the guys could do better. But another match and a guy that we acknowledged afterwards was our 165-pounder Bailey O'Reilly. He's wrestling against a 2-time national champ, and he went out, he was competing hard, he was an opportunity to score points, and he really worked and just went out there and gave it his best. And I thought his effort and fight and his attitude was perfect and what you'd expect. So those are probably the 5 matches we were really proud of in that duel. This weekend coming up, we're going to have a road trip down to Iowa. We're going to be competing against the number 1 ranked team in the country, so there'll be a lot of tough matches there. We expect the same thing, go down there, compete hard, you know, win the matches that you're supposed to win and go out and try to compete and maybe get upsets at some of the ones that you're not predicted on paper to win. And that's kind of our expectation, to go out there and have a good weekend here and battle. And you know, the guys that come to the University of Minnesota or other Big Ten schools, they're coming here to wrestle in these opportunities against the best people in the country, and those type of matches are the ones that are going to make you and prepare you the best for the NCAA championships coming down the road. And so we're using these next few opportunities for us to continue to get better. The following week we'll be back here at home. It'll be our final home duel against Nebraska. It'll be senior night, that's high school night, so we'd love to see as many guys come out, support these seniors and the team, their last chance in the last home duel of the season before we get into the Big Tens and the NCAA championships. Talking a little bit about some of the other ins and outs. At 125 pounds, Patrick McKee is getting better. He should be back on the mat here and wrestling here in a couple weeks. Potentially the Nebraska duel, but if not there, we'll have him ready for the Big Tens. We want to do what's best for the team and best for him, but he's doing really well at this time. You know, one of the reasons why we're having to forfeit at 125, it does come down to, we have our backup Jake Leva there, who can get down and wrestle 125, but because of the NCAA descent plan, weight plan policy, you can only lose a percentage of weight each week. And in our Ohio State duel a couple weeks ago, we knew or believed that we had a really good shot at winning that duel, and we decided as a staff, let's take a risk here. Let's let Galeva, instead of making him weigh in at 125 pounds and going up and competing against a 133-pounder, we said let's let him weigh in at 133 and take the risk, knowing that if Patrick got injured, he wouldn't be able to get down. And that's unfortunately what happened, and that was a decision that was made. So it'll hinder us a little bit these next couple weeks, but by Nebraska, Galeva can get down to 125. And so hopefully down the road, it's just an unfortunate rule, I guess, that, you know, hopefully some things can get changed. That I think when a guy is certified to make a weight like Galeva was at 125, and he's making that weight from one week to the other, and you let a guy weigh up versus forcing a guy to weigh 125 and wrestle 133, I think it has its own detriments to a guy, and as far as keeping a guy safe and healthy and all those things as well. So it's something that I think we need to look into down the road, but that was kind of the reason behind it and why we're in this situation. So, but other than that, for those that can follow us, we'll be on Big Ten Network this Saturday down in Iowa. Watch us there or come down and support the team. Otherwise, we'd love to see you back here at home for our last final home duel against Nebraska on the following Friday. So go Gophers and have a great weekend.